If you're new here, I'm doing a series on my favorite movies and why, and hopefully it gives you a little bit different perspective on movies. Also, I'm super passionate about it and I could talk about them forever, so it should be interesting. Okay, I'm gonna start right in the middle here with Rocky III, one of my all-time favorite movies for so many different reasons, and I could go on and on and on and on about it, but I wanna highlight something that's kind of like a little bit different perspective than maybe you've heard before. So in Rocky III, Rocky loses the eye of the tiger. If you've seen the movie, you know that he's going to fight. He doesn't have like the eye of the tiger anymore. He loses his mentor, and then he ends up training with Apollo Creed, who he defeated in Rocky II. I could go into the eye of the tiger and why he loses it and then how he gets it back, which is kind of like the dichotomy of success, which I absolutely love. So if you want that part, comment below. But what I actually want to talk about is when he's training with Apollo. When Rocky's training with Apollo, he doesn't want to train. Like I mentioned before, he doesn't have the eye of the tiger, so he's just kind of feeling like, ugh. And he's like, I'll just train tomorrow. This is the part I want to talk about why it's one of my favorite movies of all time, even though the whole movie's great and you have to watch it tonight. But Apollo is like, there is no tomorrow. I used to think that when he said that, he was saying like, don't procrastinate, because if you procrastinate today, then you're gonna procrastinate tomorrow, and there won't be a tomorrow, or like you're running out of time to train for the fight, Rocky, there is no tomorrow. But that is not what he's saying. When Apollo says there is no tomorrow, he's saying that you may never have this opportunity again. And how does this apply to your life? Rocky has the opportunity to fight back, to win the title back. He has the opportunity to train. He's the greatest of all time in the movie. Apollo's saying there is no tomorrow. If you don't use the opportunities that you have today, you may never get the opportunities tomorrow. And that is how it applies to your life, because I love to think about this in my own life. In times that I don't want to do something that is honestly like a blessing to have the opportunity to do, I have to remember that I may never get this awesome opportunity again. So I might not feel like training today, I might not feel like studying today, I might not feel like speaking today, whatever it is, but it's such an awesome opportunity that we get, and we can't take it for granted. So that's one of the major themes of Rocky III that I obviously love, I'm obviously super passionate about, and that I think is very applicable to just our everyday lives.